Welcome, Earth signs, to your weekly reading for the 8th of April. Okay, so because this is a general reading, it's not going to resonate with every Earth sign out there. So I would say please check your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs. Now, as you know, time is so fluid, so don't pigeonhole in this reading into specific timelines, okay? It's going to be basically from whenever you're watching this over the next few days. Okay, so let's have a look and see what's happening with my Earth signs. I'm going to read in the order of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, so let's have a look for my Taurus for this week of the 8th of April. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Okay, and then we're moving into my beautiful Virgos, and then we're moving straight into our Cappies. Okay, I'm then going to go through and clarify with a different deck, guys. So let's clarify that strong Taurus energy. Let's clarify what's going on with my Virgos. And let's clarify Capricorn. How funny. Okay, guys, so Taurus energy, how beautiful. Look at what's coming up for you over the next few days. You've got that really, every time I pull this Ace of... Ace of chalices, I'm really just connected straight into the heart chakra. I can't help it. It's almost like there's just a beautiful new offering coming in, a new beginning around your heart energy that's going to kind of overflow you and fill you up with so much love and this feeling of abundance of emotion and abundance of love. Okay, an outpouring of your love. It's so beautiful. And you know, got Cancer, Mercury in Cancer coming through around this for you, Taurus. So it's around strong connections with other people. It's around, and I even want to say around your girlfriends or around your male friends or around the connection you have with your tribe, your community. Okay, Mercury is, so Cancer puts us in their field. So we're sitting in our own energy here. Cancer also takes us into the home front. It takes us into our roots and into, you know, where we've come from. It's really strong family energy, home environment. So that feeling of unity, that feeling of connection within the house, within the home, within the family. That Cancer is also very much about giving and about really nurturing and receiving love. So Taurus, this is such a really beautiful lovey-dovey loved up week. Wherever you're receiving that from, wherever you're getting that from, I would say that really sit in that beautiful energy. And then maybe some new beginnings around friendships or new beginnings around opportunities in your circle, in your tribe, to try new things and do new things. So I would recommend, if you always say no, maybe for the next few days, try saying yes instead. See how that feels. Take you out of your comfort zone. Okay? Beautiful. Next card coming up. What did we just do then? We did that. So we've got Virgo. Okay, Virgo, you've got the moon coming through in Libra here. So this is a difficult decision that you don't want to make. Okay? It's almost what we would call a dilemma. Okay? You're in your head about it. So that's where that swords energy comes through. And, you know, moon sitting here in Libra. So it's, you know, it's your emotions around relationships. It's your emotions around how you think about things. Okay? It's almost like you're overthinking it so much that you've blocked off your heart energy and you've blocked off that intuition that the moon is showing up and the water sitting in the background going, come on, use me, I'm here. You know, get out of your head, get in your body, ask your body, how would it feel if I did this? How would it feel if I did that? Okay, and it's really strong Saturn energy coming through around this. So to me, it feels like that there is an ending coming through for you, and there's going to be a difficult decision around that ending. And it's how you navigate that, Virgo, that is going to be a big part of your healing. Because Saturn shows up to not only show us that there is a cycle coming to an end, but Saturn is an opportunity for, there's structure around that. There's also, you know, Saturn kind of opens the door for us to see, you know, how can we provide structure in our life, and how can we work and navigate that. So there's opportunities for healing around that. Now, Virgo, Saturn is really strong. You know, you love structure, you love having your lists, and you love being able to implement those lists and how you can be of help and assistance to people around that energy. So it does feel like there's a big few days coming up for you, Virgo, okay? But don't get in your head around it. So get out of your head, get in your body, okay? And ask your body the question, ask your intuition, ask your heart energy. How do these endings feel? How do these endings feel for me? And how can I navigate them? And then you'll be able to come to this difficult decision, because by you getting in your body and connecting to your heart space, that blindfold will come off and you'll really be able to see your path quite clearly, okay? Whereas when you're in your head a lot, Virgo, which you do, you overanalyze, you overthink things, until you have overthought them to death, and then you've created situations and scenarios that possibly weren't even there in the first place, okay? So even though this does show up and it shows up as a dilemma, it could just be a dilemma that you created in your own mind. That as, like, I'm not saying that there's not a decision, but you could have made it a lot harder than what it actually probably is. Okay, and then we're moving into Capricorn, and have a look, Sun in Virgo coming through. This is such a Capricorn card, really. It's about work and commitment to work and dedication of work and love of work and mastery of work and mastery of doing whatever it is that you do on a daily basis. It doesn't always have to be work energy. It can be hobby, but it's really, it's the love of a practical thing that you really sink your teeth into, and you do it a lot. Okay, it's called the apprenticeship card because it is self-mastery around something that you really are enjoying. But it's interesting because we got this energy here of Sun in Gemini, so there's a need for you to walk away from the overthinking around a particular task, a particular job, so if you've got something going on in your work energy, okay, it's time for you to put it to rest. It's time for you to stop overthinking it. It's time for you to kind of completely just walk away from it. Maybe even delegate it if you can, Capricorn. Maybe see if you can hand this over to somebody else that might be able to look at it with fresh eyes or a fresh new perspective, okay? Because it does signify that there may be a need for you to leave something behind. So whether you're transitioning out of a job, or whether you're transitioning out of an area of study that no longer serves you, or something like that, but there is definitely a need for you to let go of your idea about something around your work energy, around your money, around your work, around your study. Okay, Capricorn. The thing is with Capricorn energy as well, what you guys can sometimes do is, you're the goat. So it's like you're kind of going up that hill, going up that mountain, I should say. And sometimes it takes you so long to get to the top of that mountain that you are just determined, right or wrong, to climb that mountain and get up to that top. Even if you in your heart know that you're not supposed to be at that top of that mountain, because you are who you are, you're just going to do it and do it and do it to get there anyway. So sometimes you guys can hold on to the idea of something for way too long just so you achieve it and accomplish it. And there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes it can be to your own detriment. It's like holding on to stale, stagnant relationships for too long that were well and truly gone. It's like holding on to work situations that are well and truly gone. It's holding on to things that have long gone. Okay, so just know that about yourself, that you do that, and this is the epitome of that showing up for you, that holding on to something because you initially did love it, but maybe it doesn't suit you anymore, okay? Maybe, or you had an idea around something that you wanted to do in your work, and you're holding on to that idea because that's what you like, but it's like, no, that you need to walk away from that. You need to hand that over, delegate that, give that to somebody else, even if it's just being able to look at something with a fresh new perspective, okay? But I would recommend that is coming up for you this week, Capricorn. So if you would like to reach out for a private reading, hit me up, theenergymuse.com.au, and please drop it in the comments how this has resonated with you. Love and light. Mwah. See you guys.